We'll see. We even have squad commander. Oh my god. It's happening again. Oh my god. We did it. We managed to pull it through. So pulling through and going straight into Mythic for the first time. You guys saw it here. Howdy guys, Radio Magic here. I hope you are all having a fantastic morning, afternoon, day or evening, wherever you are and whatever you are up to. We are back with our daily draft because you know what they say, a draft a day keeps the doctor away. And here we are trying some Zendikar Rising and giving Kaladesh a miss today. And yeah, like I said, jumping back into some Zendikar. So let's jump in with pack one, pick one, and let's see what we got. So we got actually a really good rare of the pack, which works really well. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, so this is best in the Rakdos party list. I haven't actually played with this yet, but when it ETBs, you get to make a 1/1 token for each creature in your party. And then at the beginning of combat, if we have a full party, all creatures we control get +1, +0, and indestructible to end of turn. So this really wants some pack beasts and wants to be in a dedicated party list. And I think the best list for this is going to be Rakdos. It has sort of the most diverse amount of party creatures. And I think like we're going to take this. We could take... The probably sensible pick is Into the Royal, but I tell you what, we've been playing Simic Kicker a lot recently, so we're gonna branch out a little bit. It might not be the correct pick, but we're gonna take the rare and see where it goes. Also leaves us open to clerics as well. But yeah, I think if you've been keeping an eye on the channel recently, we've had a lot of Simic Kicker. We're always playing Simic Kicker. It's definitely the strongest list, and it's one of the easiest to go into. So we're gonna try and branch out a little bit. What have we got here? So this counts as a warrior. So if we're going around party, we probably don't want to be picking up more warriors, but Legion Angel is just a 4-mana 4/3 flyer, which is pretty good. Or we could just take a Deadly Alliance and speculate on being Orzhov. So I said Rakdos earlier. I've just realized when I said that I meant Boros or Orzhov that we need to be in. But yeah, we want as many party creatures as possible, basically. So we're going to need to pick up some pack beasts either way. But we could speculate on being Orzhov, or we could go with the Legion Angel and stay in white for now. But I don't really like Legion Angel that much. It's very unlikely that you're going to... This is just a 4-mana 4/3 flyer, which is good. But I think I'd rather just take a Deadly Alliance. And for what it's worth, this is a party card as well. So, though you're going to play this anyway, but this is a party card, so... Yeah, we're probably going to take this. Not much else in the pack. Like I said, the Legion Angel is good, but probably rather just take the Deadly Alliance. So, Azorius is a thing, and Falconer could be good, though we have taken a black card, so don't know if we want to go into that just yet. So, we could take a Skulker, if we're trying to make this work, or we could just take the Falconer and say, do you know what, we're going to play the strongest cards in the pack, or we're going to mess around a little bit and give it the best we can. Not sure. So we're not going to be for any shortage of clerics. We're also not going to be any short of rogues as well. So warriors we should have quite a few. So it's going to be wizards are going to be the hardest to pick up. So we're going to be looking for that 3-mana wizard. And I think we're going to stay on theme. No, we should probably... I want to stay on theme, but we should probably draft sensibly, shouldn't we? And we'll take the Falconer and we'll see the direction we go to. If we end up going into Kicker, we end up going into Kicker. But Falconer's probably the strongest card here. Okay, so a little bit punished here because we've got the Tactician, which is a pretty good card. Not really any other good cards in the pack. Prowling Felidar is good, but it's not a party member, so probably not going to be looking in that direction. The Cascade Seer is going to be really good if we're in a party list. I mean, we could be in a Azorius party. That could be a thing. We could open a Limvala and get really paid off. But if we're going to be in Azorius, we're going to have no shortage of wizards. And we're going to have quite a few warriors, ideally. So we're going to take the Tactician. Kind of all over the place, but we'll find some direction. So if we end up being in party, then the Blight Priest, the Blood Priest will be really good. If we're going to be in Boros, then the Ambush is going to be good, and this will be good in like Rakdos party, or even if we're just trying to go party, this would be quite good. We also might be looking for some practiced tactics if we're in party as well. So, difficult choice. I think I'd rather be in Orzhov and take the Priest, just because it stays on colour with some things we're doing, and it's another party member, so we're going to take this. I have no idea how this list is going to work out, but We'll take it. Or equally, we could scrap the Deadly Alliance and go into Boros, which might be okay. But no, we're gonna stay on theme, see how we do, and kind of reward it a little bit. We'll take the takedown, and this coming round so late makes me think that white might be open. We're building this all around our first pick, but we're gonna see how the deck does. Since I'm yet to play a party list, and this is exactly what he's looking for, though there is a Stonework Pack Beast in the same pack. I think we have to take the Pack Beast. I really want Wizards, since Wizards, this card is probably the only Wizard I think that comes to mind when you have the party list in these two colours. But I think we can't take this above. This would be a Wizard as well, and it would be every other party member that we need. So definitely got to be the Pack Beast here. We'll be snapping up as many Pack Beasts as possible when we're going into party. And this can be our Rogue. I quite like that. Minecart will be good. Practice Tactics would be good. But yeah, we're gonna take our Rogue now. So party's coming along okay. We want some really good party payoffs, really. And woo, another Pack Beast. Not going to say no to that. So we should have no shortage of warriors. We've got a Cleric, got a Rogue. Essentially, we've got all of our party members already. Could do with some Wizards, but the Pack Beasts will make up for that. Probably going to ditch blue at this point. And we're going to try and settle into Orzhov party and see how this works. I'm sure we could have made a really good kicker list or something. We'll keep an eye out for what we could have played. And we could have taken a pack 1 into the Royal and then gone into the Wizard, and seen a few good green cards coming around, like the Stompers. Yeah, 6 mana, 6/5s, I think, with Trample that can pick up 2 lands. But yeah, I'm yet to make the squad commander work, and party could be fun. I haven't played a dedicated party list yet. I think I played one actually early on in the draft where I packed one, pick one to Lamvala, and I played it with my fiance and forced it to work. And it actually went okay. I think we got like 5 and 3 or something overall, so okay. We're going to probably take another Cleric here. It's our second Cleric. Yeah, as the best card. Gargoyle's not going to do much for us because it's not a party member. But hopefully we can lean on having enough here. So what do we have? We have 2 Clerics, 2 Warriors, 1 Rogue, and nothing here. We might take the Strike, because if we end up with a load of Warriors, then which white does have a lot of Warriors, then the Strike might be okay. But at the moment it's just a 1 mana +2/+2, since we're probably not going to have much equipment going on. I like the early Pack Beasts, though. It's quite good. We've got some pretty good removal as it is. So we shall see. Probably just going to take a subtle strike here. Like I said, the Ox doesn't do much for us. Going to really prioritise taking them party members. The 1-drop white rare would be quite good here. The I think it's an X2, and it gets +1/+1 for... It gets +1/+0 for each party member you have. And when you have a full party, something gets flying at the beginning of combat. Maybe an additional effect as well. But unlikely that we're going to open a rare, so we won't hedge our bets on that. We'll take what we're given. And you never know, we could just open some really strong bombs that aren't party synergies. So shout out to anyone else that can see themselves in the draft right now. Just going to take a Practice Tactics as an okay removal spell. Don't really play it, but might be quite good in this list. Ooh. So we're naturally in the Cleric's list. This is a Cleric as well. I see no reason not to take this. So we're in Clerics, and yeah, this is pretty good. Hopefully we're going to have like a fair amount of Clerics. So I don't imagine this is going to work out. This is normally a 4 mana 3/3 with lifelink, which is okay. And then when it dies, we're going to return a Cleric. That's pretty much how I'm going to let this read. And then any extra effect on top of this is good. But yeah, I think that's pretty good effect. I would definitely play that. Core Celebrant, I would love to come back round, but people know the strength of Clerics, and it's highly unlikely that that's going to come round. Hoping to wheel the Blight Priest, the Blood Priest, I can say Blight Priest, which is the 3 mana 1. Blood Priest, Cleric, that's it. Might play a Tazim Raptor if we don't have enough playables, but really want to prioritize them party cards, since we're going to force it and see how it works just for your entertainment. Let's see what this pack beholds. This has like an abnormal amount of green. So we're either taking an additional rogue or we're taking the Zoft consumption. And this rogue, are we going to be playing just for a rogue? But I think we only have one rogue, so I think I might take this. It's really bad, but it might be a 4-mana 4/4 with Menace, which would be okay. Other consideration is practice tactics, but I'd rather just take another party member. And if I'm being honest, we don't actually have that many rogues as it is, so we shall take it. There's some rogues in black, but mainly in blue. Not going to take a crocodile in this list, and I would really like to play a Zoft consumption, but I think just taking the party member is correct. So pick here. We have a pathway. I have all of my pathways, so we don't need to rare draft it. So it's probably just going to be a Deadly Alliance, and I can actually see this plausibly costing 1 mana, potentially 2. Let's see if we can cast a 1-mana Deadly Alliance, because that would be a first for me. Hopefully it will inspire our opponent to give us a nice. It looks like green is wide open, so people might be going into green. And yet to play the Lynx as well. But nothing. We're not going to wheel anything out of this pack. Maybe the Subtle Strike, but don't know if we'll play it. Okay, so interesting choices here. Either we take another Cleric or we take a Feed the Swarm. And Feed the Swarm's really good, but better in the dedicated Cleric list. But I think I'm just going to take a Cleric. I keep bringing this up, I'm not looking. So we have 3 Clerics at the moment, 2 Rogues, 2 Warriors. So I think I'm just going to take a Cleric. It works really well with our Bomb as well, Aura. And yeah, we'll be happy with that. We don't have much life gain, but if we pick up like a Core Celebrant, we could get some like combo here. And we're only in pack 2, and I think most of our cards are playable at the moment. I'm probably playing most of these cards. Yeah, I see no reason why we wouldn't play all of these. We do want some more Warriors though. So we could take, I did say we want more Warriors, but white is the colour for Warriors. So I think we're just going to take a Rogue. This is a really good party payoff as well. Get to look at almost our opponent's entire hand sometimes. Take the best card. And yeah, I actually might play this if this comes back round, just as a party member. Ideally, what I want to do is have all of the list as party members and spread them out as much as possible, and then we'll cut the worst ones after. So we'll prioritise just taking the party. And we seem to be getting quite fortunate with them. So it's either an extra rogue here or a Vanquish the Weak. And I think that was our 3rd rogue. So I think we're going to take a Vanquish the Weak and be a little bit sensible with removal. And Sky Dancer hopefully comes back around or we pick up more rogues. But Vanquish the Weak seems really good. Ooh, so an extra wizard. How many wizards do we have? We have 0 wizards at the moment or another cleric. So the reason the Cleric's good is for the Bomb rare we picked up, but probably just going to take the Wizard here. We don't have any Wizards at the moment. Our Pack Beast will cover some of that, but we do want to spread out our threats. How many Clerics do we have? 4 Clerics, so we're sort of covered on Clerics. The Blood Priest is probably correct, but like I said, we're going to prioritise taking party members. And nothing for us here. Maybe we just want an extra bomb, and this might actually turn on our Skitter Sneaks and maybe Rogue synergies if we have them. Wow, okay, so background. I think we're going to take the Core Celebrant above the Blood Priest since it's a nice combo with the Blight Priest and should buy us quite a bit of time. But we want both of these cards. Wow, I'm surprised these came back round. Maybe Clerics is like open. Maybe we pick up a 2-drop Cleric, the Cleric of Life's Bond at some point. Wow! And a Zoft Consumption comes back round. But I think we're going to take Practice Tactics. Since... do we take Practice Tactics? So we're on 19 playables at the moment. So probably going to take the land, actually, since we're definitely going to have enough playables. So the land's probably a little bit worse, but... we have... probably not playing the equipment. So the land's probably a little bit worse, but at least we can play that. We'll have more stuff, more utility. And yeah, we might play this Vampire. Came back round, the Warrior. So our party list, we're actually looking okay at the moment. We've managed to pay it off. And do we want a tutor? Wow, I've never taken this card, and I'm actually considering to take it. So this is going to be like a 1 or 2 mana tutor to tutor for our Cleric or our Commander. Am I actually considering to take the just tutor that... So search a library for a card, and then It costs 1 less for each creature. If you have a full party, you may cast a spell with converted mana cost 4 less from your hand. So if we have a full party, we get to cast the squad commander and then go straight away. Yeah, we're gonna take this and hopefully do some explosive things. And yeah, I'm really excited to play this list now. So 2 rogues here, and I think we're going to take the expert since it just 2-for-1s our opponent on some occasions. We've got 3 rogues, 1 wizard, 3 warriors, 5 clerics, so we're a little bit like, we've got Nahiri's Binding here as well, but no, we don't need removal. We've got 2 deadly alliances, probably even cutting this, maybe cutting the strike, but I'm going to take this here. I might play the Sellsword. But this set's all about party, so let's make it work. And oh my god, 3rd pack piece, like this is definitely the pick. Feed the Sword, 3rd pack piece in the party list. Can't really complain. It's working out pretty well. And what do we have here? So we have like a Feed the Swarm, so probably cutting the Resolution Strike, 2 cards, so we're looking for like 1 more playable. And we could play the strike, so probably just picking up stuff for our mana basis now. Since we pretty much have a playable list. But I wonder if Feed the Swarm's just better. But we have 2 deadly alliances. I think we're going to take stuff for our mana basis now. Wow. Yep. Ooh. So we have quite a few rogues, I think, actually. I think we're going to... Maybe we do take the Shadow Stinger. The Wizard's probably better, but we have 3 pack beasts. So the Soul Stinger is going to, Shadow Stinger even, is going to get Death Touch quite often, since we have a few rogues now. So yeah, I'd really like the Colossus might be a shout, actually. I haven't played the Colossus in something, but this is going to cost like 4 less, so 3 mana, 7/5. Probably just want some card advantage here with a Blood Beckoning, and I think we'll definitely fit that in somewhere. At the moment, if we ran 16 lands, this would be our list, but probably cutting at least 1. And wow, gonna... difficult decisions here. I think gonna have to be Deadly Alliance, but Blight Priest is so good. Like, if we had more Blood Priests, maybe Core Celebrant as well, but Deadly Alliance, just being able to answer anything our opponent throws at us is really good here. I think we can cut like Subtle Strike. This seems like an okay list. Every single member is a party member. And another Vanquish the Weak. Wow. Think we're not going to mess around with this Practice Tactics? Might even just cut this Sneak now. So really, I think we're going to cut the Practice Tactics. I'd really like to make it work, but we just have such an excellent list right here. We even still need to cut some cards. We have 1 wizard, 3 warriors, 5 rogues, and 5 clerics. So we don't really want to cut clerics because of the rare, but what else do we want to do? Wow, this is tough. How many rogues are we running? 5 rogues. Might cut the Sky Dancer. And then 3 lands leaves us on 17 lands if we trade each of these 1 for 1. Zoth Consumption is pretty much 1 for 1 a land, going to be a land most of the time. So we didn't, no shortage of party creatures in the end, but Takedown's not going to be a land. We're probably going to be using that as a removal spell a lot of the time. So maybe we want to make 1 more cut. I don't want to cut too many party members though, so maybe we cut a non-creature spell, but all of our non-creature spells are so good. Blood Beckoning is going to be really good. I think we might just run 16 lands. Or we'll run 17 lands, but we'll just run them with these. And hope to get there. But our curve sort of tops out quite early. We don't really have any mana sinks. So we don't want to flood. I guess we'll take the uncommon for the Vault since we already have our list. We have like an excellent amount of removal, even more. We're not playing it though, so we're going to take an uncommon. Is there a better creature than we have than this warrior? Since It's just a 3 mana 3/2 a lot of the time. How many rogues do we have? 4 rogues, 3 warriors. No, I think we're gonna just play this. It might be a little bit mediocre, but it'll be okay. And that looks like it's gonna be our list. So we forced Orzhov party, and I think we actually got there. So I'm gonna go like, and this is 17 lands, and with the power of the list, I am happy to just play these lands out. If we don't end up using any of these lands, that's fine. The only one I actually consider myself using that much is the takedown, but we have so many removal spells that I'm happy to just use it and yeah, run it like that, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we get to go first, and yeah, I think I'm going to keep this hand. I'm probably going to play tap land on 1, but we're very close to triggering our party, and we have a way to go find our bombs, so we're going to keep this. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have any hand hate. Hopefully they don't have much interaction. That'd be really nice. But we're sort of in a list where we don't want to prioritize trading off our creatures. We'd really like to keep our creatures. So we really want to cast this with a full party, but we are close to just completely going off. And Blood Beckoning's going to help us get there. So this now has Death Touch, because this counts as a rogue. Pack Beast, for people who don't know, is it's a beast and every party member, but it will only be every party member once at a time, but it counts for all of them. So it doesn't count us every party members to make a full party, but it counts for everyone, if that makes sense. So it is a rogue right now, but if we had like a wizard, it would be a rogue and a wizard at the same time, but it won't be all of them. I hope that makes some sense. And yeah, we're going to play a Pack Beast here, and I don't think we're going to attack. We don't have a full party. We could go and get our warrior now, because it would count. And then next turn we could just smack in. We don't get to do the explosive nature of it, but yeah. We're going to go get our squad commander. Opponent doesn't know what it is. It is a black tutor, tutors for any card, but this will be our 4th party member. Create 4 1/1s, and all of our creatures are going to get +1 and indestructible. Let's see. Hopefully our opponent doesn't counter it or kill one of our creatures. And I think we're actually, since our opponent did nothing here, we're going to take a look. I don't want this squad commander to get countered. So we'll see what our opponent's got. I could very much see them having a removal spell here. Or a counter spell. Difficult to believe they had nothing to do on turn 3. On turn 4 even. So they're holding up into the Royal, but we can't take that, unfortunately. I'm just going to take a field research. I think we can play through the captain. So no attacks. So our opponent's probably just going to Into the Royal something, but... Oh no, just going to deliberate. So Into the Royal doesn't actually work that well with our squad commander. Hopefully they tap down here and yeah, this is gonna be mad. I'm actually really excited. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. It's not often that I get this excited over a draft list. But we're gonna go for it. And let's go. Opponent, do you have a counterspell? Did you draw one in the last few turns? They're probably going to bounce a party member now, since it creates 1 less 1/1. But opponent, you gotta have something. Even if you kill it, we get it back with a Blood Beckoning. Would have really liked to land here, so when our opponent bounces back one of our creatures, we could Pack Beast. Bounce back the Skulker, yeah. You know we got a full party though, opponent, and it's coming in, like... Don't worry, we can wait one turn. So, opponent needs to answer the squad commander. Otherwise, they're going to be taking some big damage next turn. And we have 2 party members, and we have ways to get them back. Our opponent, you milled one of our deadly alliances. We only have 2 more left. Okay, so our opponent's going to tap down because they know what is coming. I wonder if they're going to start getting aggressive here. They're not. I don't know if sitting on the defensive is going to work for them. But we have our 3 pack beasts. So even if in combat they bounce something, it's not going to work. And all of our creatures get +1, +0. And indestructible. We are swinging in. Let's go. And if our opponent, as long as they don't like Ixalan's Binding or the 3-mana enchantment that locks down our squad commander, then we're good. Like, opponent's on chump block mode here, though. I mean, they can bounce off 2, but they're taking a lot of damage. And next turn, they're taking even more. As long as they don't lock down the squad commander, we get it back and get to do all of this again. Man, the tutor coming in clutch. Like, wow. I mean, I don't know how good this list is, but we got some good picks, and this squad commander is paying off. I mean, even if they lock it down, we still get the effect every turn. Like, they gotta do something now. Yeah, we'll draw a card, opponent. Like, this is just insane. Yeah, draw an extra card. Hope for your 7-mana board wipe, I guess. That would get them out of this. But opponent, yeah, doesn't feel too good. Completely understandable. Okay, we are on the draw, and this has 3 party members in it and a coveted prize. So, and a removal spell, so this is excellent. We just need to draw a few lands and a pack beast, which we have 3 of in the list. And we're currently 1-0, so the last game we played, we absolutely stomped. And there's our bomb, so yeah, we're just waiting for a party member now. And it's going to get pretty mental. What are you waiting on? A cleric? Which we have 5 of in the list and 3 pack beasts. Oh, that's going to be annoying. That's going to be able to pick off our party members. Hopefully, even if we get a lander for our opponent here, it's still good. Pretty happy with it. Let's have a look. So opponent just discards 1 here. We're playing against someone in Mythic as well. Take Chilling Trap. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So against Is It Wizards, but we're playing against someone in Mythic. So game face on. We must do our best. I'm gonna get a counter there. I wonder if we just kill this now. Probably. Don't really want to let our opponent like cycle much. It gives us an opportunity to get our tap land down next turn, or we'll play like an adept. Opponent has another wizard though. Probably just going to get down the rogue actually. It's unlikely our opponent can hit it. They might be able to kill our expert, but then we have the second rogue in play. We don't actually have an answer to this relic amulet as well, so that might be quite difficult to answer. But I thought the shadow stinger might be able to do a little bit more damage, so opponent might be combining this with another spell. Maybe really scared of the mill. Could be like a Royal Eruption here. I don't mind trading a Royal Eruption and the Relic Amulet tokens. Oh, Molten Blast. Don't often see that. Opponent chose not to cycle, which means they have a good one in hand. Don't like that it draws our opponent a card, but it also draws us one, so... we'll get in for one. So, this Relic Amulet, unfortunately, is going to pick off our party members. We could wait for a turn where we could double spell to get more party members down at once, but I don't know. Tazim Royal Mage here, not good. What's our opponent gonna... So they are cycling. They're gonna get to pick something back up. I assume it's like maybe the Molten Blast. But we might just be able to run our opponent down without even assembling a full party. I'm worrying about assembling this, but like we might not need to. Just get the Chilling Trap back. Opponent's going to attack since they're not blocking. So it's quite likely that our opponent kills our Tactician here. But next turn we could go 4. This would cost 2, so 4... 1, 2. Let me just work this out. So we have 6 mana available to us now. We could go practice Tactician, and then I guess we could just go Coveted Prize and get a Pack Beast, and then no matter what our opponent kills next turn, we can get our trigger, since Pack Beast is probably the best pick here. And yeah, the commander should be just enough to get past here. As long as our opponent doesn't have double removal spell, then we're okay. But our board's looking a bit more superior than our opponent, so... Our opponent's seeing the tutors, probably not something that they often see in Mythic. So they might be thinking we're leaning heavily on our party synergy, so they might need to start picking up our members. And it makes sense to go for the paired Tactician instead of the Acquisitions Expert. Just poses more of a threat. But really hoping our opponent just taps down here. They have a Chilling Trap. Chilling Trap not going to matter too much when we have a pack beat, when we have our squad commander. See, last card. Oh. So we are going to get to trigger this squad commander. And oh my god, we're going to get the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. Oh my god, we're going to get the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. Oh my god. We did it. This is what we were aiming to do. We did it. Opponent. Oh my god. We did it, opponent. 1 mana Deadly Alliance. Oh, it costs 2 more to activate, to cast. Oh no. Are we still casting it? I don't think so. I think we're saving it for next turn. But oh my god, do we do it just to do it? Are we honestly? No, we need to save it. Are we doing it? No, let's save it. We'll save it for next turn. We'll still have the flex of the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. But my god, 1 mana Deadly Alliance. We said we wanted to do it. If our opponent kills one of our party members, we might 1 mana Deadly Alliance just in response, just because, you know, we want to cast the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. So we'll see. But yeah, our opponent's gotta have something special here. You can hear the excitement in my voice. Like I'm so pumped for this. I can't believe this is working out as well as it is. Party, not something you typically see working. Our opponent even had a little bit of removal. We played for a Molten Blast and a Relic Amulet, like activating twice. Opponent just chilling trap here, like just trying to draw into something relevant. They got to answer this squad commander. But opponent, we have the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. There's nothing your Charax can do. Opponent's going to kill the pack bees, so it makes sense. But I still think we have enough power to just attack through. And if we top deck a... What do we need? A Cleric. We have 5 Clerics and 2 pack bees, so 7 cards in the list. If we top deck a Cleric, it's going to be mental. So we didn't go for the 1 mana Deadly Alliance because I think it's sensible just to take out the Charax. But we almost had the 1 mana Deadly Alliance. Opponent can't really attack here. They don't know what the last card in our hand is. And trust me, opponent, it's a goodie. Oh my god, a double Deadly Alliance. Let's go. Opponent, we're going to pay a little extra. But trust me, it's worth the price. And we're just going to full swing here. If our opponent tries to double block the squad commander, we will Deadly Alliance it in response, one of their creatures. And if they want to get a free block and a 1/1, or the acquisitions expert, I guess, will allow that. Since our board state enough is just going to take over. But my god, like this is disgusting. I can't believe this is working. Chilling trap, so unfortunately opponent might be able to get the free double block here, but we're going to wait for them to go for the double block, since we're not going to be able to trade, but we'll stop them from killing us. They're just deciding how they might proceed to get out of this. And unless you have a counterspell, opponent, it's not going to be via a double block. Oh no! It feels so bad for them. Like, we just had everything. Like, so if our opponent doesn't concede, we're hoping for a Cleric off the top of our list, off the top of the deck. Though it's quite likely our opponent can get an extra counter on the Relic Amulet. But this is just... We're trying to worry about assembling our party because that's the fun way to play. But this is just going to take over. Let's see what our opponent's up to. They're taking their time. I saw them highlight over a mountain there, so they are there. I don't know if they're being salty and sort of waiting for it to time out. But if they continue to do this, I'll skip through this for you guys. Okay, so opponent decided to make a play. Hopefully not being too salty. They're just sort of deciding what they'd like to do. But unfortunately, opponent, I think we're about to just run you over. Yeah. And this is even the Cleric. I know, I'm so sorry, opponent. This is even the Cleric. Oh, they didn't even want to kill it. They're just going to allow us to go through. Thank you so... Oh, no, opponent. Let us get the trigger. My God. And I tell you what, we are one off hitting Mythic. This will be the first ever time I've hit Mythic in Limited. So I'm so glad we're doing it at party, and I'm so glad that you guys are here watching me do this. So fingers crossed we can hit Mythic. Okay, so we are on the draw with arguably the most synergistic party list I have ever played, or seen for that matter of fact. So we're going to keep this. This hand looks okay with a tap land on turn 1. I'm going to go Pack Beast into Adept into Warrior, and we have 3 party members as it is, and then we're just looking for our bomb. Hitting land drops, that's fine. Opponent in red, they might be maybe Boros or Rakdos. Either one, we could get trampled. Ooh, opponent's missing land drops. So, might get the concession. I don't want to hit Mythic since we're one off hitting Mythic. For the first time ever, I don't want to hit Mythic to a mana screw. I wanna hit it legitimately. There's our rogue as well. We just need our bomb now. We're gonna let our opponent... Let our opponent draw a card. I guess I don't mind. I guess I'd probably rather do it later actually, since if they're stuck on mana. The nice thing to do could have been let our opponent draw, and then we at least hit Mythic fairly. So this is one of them hands that if our opponent can't interrupt our curve, we're probably going to go Warrior next turn so we can double spell and finish off our party. So our opponent's got... We might be able to even assemble a party through a bit of interaction here. So opponent has the Relic Axe. Might just kill this next turn. So no blocks. I think we might just play the Expert. And then Deadly Alliance will cost 2. And we get to look at all of our opponent's cards in hand. So I see no reason why to wait. Destroy target creature power 4 or greater. That's not going to have like any targets. Probably just going to take the Minotaur. And I guess we'll instant speed the Deadly Alliance. We can even attack here. But instant speed Deadly Alliance for 2 here is going to be good. We're going to hopefully wait for our opponent to pump though. See if our opponent goes for it. No blocks. Opponent might go for the pump. They're not going to go for the pump, but we are going to take this out either way. We're just looking for something to finish our party now. Looking for our 1 mana tutor maybe. So opponent gets to draw a card, we get to draw a card. Good vibes all round. So unfortunately we don't have double white. Just gonna sit back. I don't know if our opponent can attack here. Opponent can pump this twice. I think we do have to block. So I think we're gonna block. I mean, this can get a counter, can't it? We could block like this. This will kill this either way. We get to get our wizard back and our rogue. And we get to take the Smite the Monstrous out of our opponent's hand. So probably it's going to be like this. We lose 2 party members. Looks bad, but we have a Blood Beckoning, so... We also have the takedown for this Sneaking Guide next turn. And land is pretty good. So I don't think we're going to cast any of these. I think we're just going to cast this takedown. Oh wait, if we cast this takedown and put a counter on the paired Tactician, then the Smite the Monstrous will be able to kill it. So we just acquisitions expert here, I guess. And take it away. I guess if our opponent wants to trade with the warrior, since we have a second one in hand, that's fine. Since I don't think we're blocking. Yeah, I think we're happy to trade that off. Our opponent wants to keep our party members down, but we're going to allow them to draw an extra card here. There's our warrior. So I guess let's just give the Pack Beast indestructible. So next turn, Squad Commander is coming down, and I tell you what, I couldn't be happier to hit Mythic with the Squad Commander win again. We'll see. We even have Squad Commander. Oh my god. It's happening again! Oh my god! We did it! We managed to pull it through. So, pulling through and going straight into Mythic for the first time. You guys saw it here. First time hitting Mythic. Probably should have hit Mythic earlier in Constructed at some point, but this is certainly my first time at hitting Mythic in Limited, and it might not be a big deal to some people, but it's a big deal to me. So, oh yeah, I managed to hit Mythic with the Squad Commander win. Okay, we get to go first, and we are now Mythic 471. My god, I never thought I'd be saying this, but yes, we're Mythic, and we're going to keep this just because I'm so excited. But no, this is a good hand anyway. Pack Beast into Rogue is pretty good, and we can get our stuff back. Hello, opponent, you're now playing someone in Mythic. You better have your game face on. But yeah, we're assembling the party, and one more party member, and this is a 1-mana party. Tutor to then cast our bomb, arguably the most powerful card in all of Limited. Just gonna attack in. No flash stuff we got to worry about, I don't think. Stinger, pretty good. Let's see, we are very close. We have the we have 2 rogues now, but let's attack in. Oh, the mismatched lands, opponent. You're hurting my soul. Gonna mill our opponent for a little bit here. See what they're playing with. Hopefully we get one of their bombs. Oh, I'm pretty happy to get a Blood Chiefs first. We're gonna acquisition and have a look at 2 of our opponent's cards. I'd love to be casting the Vampire here, just get an extra party member in play, but can't always have what we want. So Pack Beast off the top. No, we still need to get the warrior in play. We need 2 more party members. Okay. Oh my god, opponent, you're hurting my soul. Oh, mismatched lands. They're doing it to throw us off. Okay, so there was a flash threat that we had to worry about. But they don't want to trade with our Pack Beast. Core Celebrant into the graveyard. That is actually our Cleric. So if opponent gives us enough turns and doesn't interact with our board too much, then they could be in a bit of trouble. So top deck land is Vampire. See if they attack. They probably attack. Okay, nice. So we're probably just going to Vanquish the Weak this. Just attack back in. We did hit land though. Yeah, I think we're just going to play it sensible and Vanquish the Weak this. And attack him. Get to mill our opponent a little bit more. So our opponent's probably going to start to remove our creatures, but there's no reason we have to rush this. Like if we force our opponent back, as long as they're not aggroing us out, then we can Blood Beckoning to get back some of our creatures when they remove them. Next turn, we'll just play the Highborn Vampire. And if we top deck another Swamp, we get to go 1 mana Blood Beckoning into Core Celebrant into 1 mana Tutor to cast the card off of it as well. So, yeah. but we need 2 turns of our opponent not interacting with our stuff. They're still attacking, so they're definitely planning on knocking us down. Okay, Ambusher for our opponent. And Electromancer. Looks like our opponent's on a pretty synergistic party list of their own. Hopefully they can utilize this mana in some way. Maybe going to utilize it for a removal spell here. With the Royal Eruption. Nice. So probably just going to get the Vampire down. I guess we could just get back 2 creatures. And then that allows us to double spell next turn. And we want both of these. They're both party members that we want. I guess the Rogue not so much, but stops our opponent having something relevant in hand, I guess. So, and I don't mind trading off the Stinger here for the Ambusher, just to buy us quite a bit of time, considering we have the second Rogue. But we are very, very close to quote-unquote comboing off. So our opponent's going to attack like that. We are going to block this Stinger, this Electromancer. Our opponent will have to use some sort of pump spell to get through it, and I'm happy sort of 2-for-1ing here. Opponent has like a Royal Eruption or something, then yeah, be my guest. It'd be unfortunate if they had like exactly this. This is exactly what I was thinking about. Okay, so yeah, we are very close now. I actually think next turn. I think our opponent has 1 draw. Is that right? Opponent has 1 draw, I think. 1 draw to do something relevant. Since we get to Pack Beast, or we could even Warrior if we wanted to. But Pack Beast into the prize. No, we're not gonna block. Unless our opponent can completely run us down here, then we're gonna let them just pump and get in there. We're going to fall to a lower life total just because I want to combo here. So let's see if our opponent kills something in response, because we're assembling a full party now. Yeah, opponent, so sorry. So if our opponent can't answer something here, yeah, so sorry, opponent. And we get to cast a card. Yeah. So opponent would have probably killed a party member in response to the cast, since we'd get to cast only if we have a full party do we get to cast something as well. But we get to gain 5 life here off the Core Celebrant as well. My god, this is probably the only deck that I'd want to play this. Yeah, so many life gain triggers. Gonna put us so far out of reach. And yeah, let's get in there. Let's go, opponent. Down to 4, and you need something really special this time. God, squad commander every game, winning it for us. Okay, opponent's mulliganed, and we're on the draw. And I think we're going to keep this hand. Land and spells, 3 different party members. Currently Mythic rank 333, and we're moving up. We're not saying anything about this. I was skeptical at first if the party list was strong. Now my skepticism has disappeared. This list is insane. No doubt about it. And we're yet to draw one of our bomb rares, the 4-mana Cleric. So I think we're just going to cast this now. We could wait to get a little bit of extra drain, but we're just going to get a party member in play. No, we're not going to trade. Our party members are very valuable to us. And that would be a reason why. So opponent missing land drops, so... Maybe we just get the mill plan on. We'll let our opponent draw. I tell you what, we're in a good mood. We'll let our opponent draw land. Since the card probably means more to them at this point than it means to us. We might come back to regret that, but they've missed one land drop, so it's essentially like we're on the play now, but we have one extra card above them. So probably just attack here. Don't mind trading this wizard, I think. Opponent's probably going to take this trade. No. So, do we just take a hit for 4? We get to gain a little bit of life back, and then next turn we can double spell. We can just take a hit for 4. Our opponent might be seeing our party synergy paying off here. Since we have quite... Ooh! Really thankful we kept the Deadly Alliance now. Opponent's going to have a 4-mana 1-1. Pretty happy with that. So we'll play this first. And then it's 2 mana. We don't have a rogue in play, do we? No. So let's cast this. I think I'm happy to trade here. Probably should have attacked first. This is not the mythic way. I guess we'll attack. We're going to be missing a party member, and I think we're happy to trade off these two. We're missing a party member. Maybe it comes back to bite us, but we're currently like 4 or 5 on 1, and we can afford to take a loss. Ooh, nice. So hopefully this is going to hit something. We might be taking 6 here though. Maybe that was a reason to hold back. Scratch that. That was definitely a reason to hold back. We're flooding quite a bit here. Okay, so Tazim, Raptor, or the removal spell, and it's probably going to be the removal spell. So we can't give this Death Touch. I guess we attack since we don't mind. We're not blocking. I mean, opponent only gets to trade 2 creatures. I guess we just block here. We should have blocked last turn if that's the way we were thinking. Oh. Oh, we can't take 6, can we? Wow, slipping away from us here. Can't take 6, but can't take 12 even, but we can't double block the paired tactician. Suddenly we've gone from a spot where we're okay to we're almost out of it. I think flooded may be a little bit too much. Quite fortunate with our other draws. Still not going to be able to block this champion. So, kind of falling apart here. We're going to block and block. This does not have double strike. And we shall tap to give Death Touch. And we are in a bit of a sticky situation here. Opponents being able to put a lot of pressure on us. We haven't drawn any of our payoffs. And yeah, going to be too late. I think we're just going to scoop it up there. Oh, can't win them all. Okay, so our opponent is going first. And this hand looks okay. Probably going to lay his tap so we have some black mana. Let's go Pack Beast into Cleric into Warrior. And then we just need to find... Probably going to play the Zoft Consumption out first. It's more likely we're going to cast this. Okay, so some synergy here. Just need to assemble a few more party members. just want to draw pack beasts now. I guess a few lands as well. So really hoping our opponent doesn't mill our bomb. Nope, got lucky. Better lucky than good. Okay, land is perfect. Think we're... Do we need to hit another land? I guess we'd like another black source. Guess we'll just cast the Acquisitions Expert and have a look at all but one of our opponent's cards. So definitely taking the interaction here. So we're going to lay tap land. And next turn, we get to combo if our opponent doesn't mill it, since we get to play this and then 1 mana, play this, cast it. We also have the 1 mana Deadly Alliance as well. So let's see if our opponent interacts. I hope they just tap down for something here. Oh... Opponent's interacting. That's not what we wanted to see. Yeah, we'll take it. I'm actually really scared that our opponent's going to mill our valuable pieces here. So I think we're just going to kill this. And it's going to cost 2 mana. I guess we just wait 1 more turn. Just wait 1 more turn. I guess we could Coveted Prize and just cast the thing we get. See if our opponent attacks here. They don't want to trade with a Highborn Vampire. So I think we're just going to go for it. We have double Deadly Alliance to back it up. If our opponent has any interaction here, we should still be okay. Yes, we'll lose out some party members, but hopefully their last card is not a counterspell. Hopefully it's something not relevant. Looks like we're going for it again. Every win this game seems it's going to be a squad commander win, and our opponent probably would have... Oh, wait, we're missing a party member. What are we missing? We're missing... Oh, we're missing a party member. No. Okay, so we're going to have to pass. For some reason, I thought we had every member of the party available. I don't know why I thought that. We lost our cleric. I'm going to take 3. But we just got double Deadly Alliance now. Opponent's going to drain us for a little bit. And a warrior is not what we're missing, unfortunately. Do we just attack here? If we swing with everyone, our opponent has some okay blocks. I think we just sit back. Since the paired tactician can attack next turn a bit more valuably. And if we top deck a party member, we're just going to kill ourselves. So, probably just going for it here. Just going to start trying to ramp this pressure up. Maybe that wasn't the best bet since our opponent gets to put a counter on the rider now. So 3, 4, 5, 6 our opponent's attacking for. So I guess we'll hold back 2 tokens. I guess we'll attack. And and hold the pack beast back, since the pack beast, if we draw a party member next turn, the pack beast will count for more. It represents more damage at the moment, but... Oh! Opponent's going to get to eat a bit of our board here. Maybe we should have just attacked with the pack beast. Opponent gets to give the Shadow Stinger Death Touch as well. They get to eat our squad commander. So probably not assembling a party now. We're just going to have to win this the old-fashioned way with regular synergy, not OP bomb level synergy. And we're definitely going to have to chump this this Zareth San. But yeah, we still got the superior board state here. It's like our opponent's on a pretty sweet party list as well. Just gonna block with a 1/1. Gonna hope to top deck something relevant. Nothing relevant. Think we're just sitting back here. If we just sit back, our opponent just kills us. So we can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, leave 1 back, and then our opponent trades. And then we have 3 on board. Sort of conditional on our opponent not having any interaction though. If our opponent has a removal spell, we're dead. We'll go for it. Gonna hope that our opponent didn't draw anything relevant. We need to draw something this turn. We still have some goodies left. So get to look at our opponent's hand. If they have something relevant like a removal spell, they'll cast it now. Just gonna pump up the Wanderer, or the Windrider Wizard. Yeah, we'll take that land. So no point in attacking now. So now we're probably gonna have to trade with this Zareth San. Didn't want to, but opponent's not going to let us. Good thing we didn't stay back and block, though. That spell shield would have blown us out. This is coming down to the wire, though. Looks like we need to draw something relevant this turn, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. The Wind Rider Wizard is going to kill us. This has come down to the wire, though. Something relevant off the top. Something relevant off the top. Opponent's in 3 colour as well. Unfortunately, that's not something relevant off the top. For our opponent to 2, there's probably somewhere we could have got the extra points of damage. Opponent's just going to swing and finish us off. Epic game, though. Brought us right down to the wire. Okay, we get to go first, and we've lost 2 games now, back-to-back, I think, to one of them Flood, and one of them our opponent had a sick list. No white in this hand, but we've got stuff we can do, so we're going to keep this. Probably not going to play this out. Might play out next turn. Not sure. We'll see. I might regret this. See, Gecko is quite good. Probably just playing Stinger here. I guess our opponent could get some discount on kicker. So we just killed the Echo now, since we're probably going to kill it at some point. Our opponent might have a better card though. So whenever you cast a kick spell... I think I'd rather put something into play. If we had white, we would have gone for the Farsight Adept just to put more pressure into play. So it's highly unlikely that our opponent can kick 2 cards this turn. They would need double Spell Shield with that island. In which case, I'm more than happy, I think, to trade. This is also something that we might want to kill. I think we might actually kill that instead of the Gecko. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Don't want our opponent gaining a ton of life and ramping. Kind of happy we waited now. Really need to draw white mana at some point. Or a Pack Beast, since Pack Beast can generate white. So we have 7 white sources in the list and 3 Pack Beasts, so essentially 10 sources of white. We should draw it at some point, but nope, we're just going to continue to draw black. Could be attacking here, I guess. We don't really lose much. We'll trade this Shadow Stinger off for this Gecko once we draw another Rogue. Opponent's going to reset us back a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to take 4. Unfortunately, we really need to draw white mana. No, just more white cards. And yeah, we're just going to drain our opponent back and sit back. But our opponent's on Simic Kicker, so they are not messing around. Certainly the best archetype in the format, regardless of our synergistic party list. But unfortunately, we're going to die to not drawing our white. We have, like I said, 10 sources in the list, and the Farsight Adept would draw us an extra card. So a little bit disappointing, especially since our opponent is doing something quite powerful each turn. We're adding stuff to the board, but it's really not what we want to be doing. Really like to draw a Rogue here, so we can give this Shadow Stinger Death Touch. Really like to draw a white source. Opponent's just going to kill us slowly in the air. Well, not even slowly. This Skyclave Sentinel is going to kill us quite fast. Yeah, we're going to be dead in 2 turns now. Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Can't attack. Yeah, this probably spells the end. We need to top deck. We need to top deck a Deadly Alliance now. Yeah, we're gonna trade for this Gecko. We're gonna have to. How do we want to block this Gecko? Since like our opponent probably has like an Into the Royal or something. I guess they would have tapped their mana more efficiently. Like this. They only get to kill 1 thing. I mean, if our opponent has any interaction here, we're just dead anyway. Opponent gets to kill our warrior. At least we can get it back, I guess. Maybe we should have blocked with the Blight Priest for that reason. If our opponent has an interaction, we're dead anyway, so not too worried. Ah, no. So blocking of another creature would have been okay, but like I said, not much we can do. We're sort of out of luck, and yeah, this doesn't hit anything. I mean, it hits their Geyser Mage, but that is not the problem. That's really unfortunate. Gonna scoop it up there. So I think we managed to go for. We started Mythic 338 or something like that, but we did okay, and we had a really synergistic party list that didn't work out. It's really unfortunate. One game we died to mana flood. One game we died to not drawing the correct source of mana, but we had an insane amount of turns to draw mana there. We had, let's have a look, 6 white sources in the list on top of a takedown and 3 pack beasts. So we have 9 sources of white in the list. So in the amount of draws we had, the probability we top decked a white source at some point or some way of generating white is extremely probable. We also didn't see any of our deadly alliances there, which would have helped us. What else would have helped us? Any of the rogues earlier on, we didn't see any rogues to give Death Touch to stop the Gecko. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But like I said, this is one of them reasons to stay humble. We got some really insane games, and for that reason, this list is still going to be going up. And it is our draft a day anyway, so got to post it up just to show you guys how we're getting on at the moment and give you your daily fix. But yeah, we didn't see this guy once throughout the entire game. We could have tutored for him, but he's nowhere near as powerful as the squad commander when we have a full party. So I think we lost one game to Mana Screw, we lost one game to Mana Flood, and then we lost one game to me, kind of a miscalculation with the squad commander having a full party, but we didn't assemble a full party anyway, so we wouldn't have had a full party later on. Our opponent got there real close. It was fell to 2 life. They had one more swing than us. We could have played the game differently, definitely, but we did the best we could with what we had, and we just drew a few too many lands at the end of the game. So real unfortunate that's how it had to end. But I thought this list was insane. This is by far one of the most fun lists, most enjoyable / fun / exciting, exhilarating lists that I've played in Zendikar Rising. The squad commander forcing it, I would not suggest you force it, because I think we got very lucky with some of our picks, and we had to make a few concessions with like cards we didn't really want to play, like the Protector, and just a few other cards. Most of our cards are actually quite playable, but yeah, so I really liked the list. It was really fun. It was insane. Probably the only list that you're going to play Coveted Prize in, since this costs 1 mana and then you get to cast the card, as you saw, very powerful in some situations. But yeah, I love the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the list as well. Really fun, and thank you for being here as part of us hitting Mythic, since that's something we've just done for the first time as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider dropping it a like and subscribe. Because I'm such a new YouTube channel, it really does help me out. Every single like and subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the list. Did you think we should have been in another colour? Should we have forced squad commander, or should we have done something else? Or just let me know your general thoughts on what you thought about it. In case you've been keeping up with the channel recently, we have a lot of stuff going on at the moment, so I'll go through some of that in case you're unfamiliar with it. Every other day we have a draft on the channel. This is part of today's draft. In 2 more days we'll have another draft, and 2 more after that, another draft. So we have loads on there, jumping between Kaladesh and Zendikar Rising at the moment, so make sure you check them out. And in between our draft days, we have a constructed day, so we have something that we are playing in constructed that day, either a janky combo, something fun. We recently jumped into Grixis Energy to go back to my roots of Magic, so that was really fun at the same time. And we're also having a mini series on the challenge at the moment with testing how viable is control in Historic. We've gone over Azorius, Jeskai, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was Esper we've done as well, so make sure to check them out, because they're really fun. And just seeing how viable control is, because go check them videos out, since I'm not going to give a massive explanation now as to why we're doing that. But at the beginning of each of them videos we test, I go over why we're doing the challenge, so go check them out if you're interested in some more Radio Magic. And enjoyed this list overall. But like I said, thank you, even if you can't be asked to like and subscribe. Cheers for being part of it, and just enjoying the journey to Mythic, since we've now accomplished that. But until next time, guys, stay safe.